blessed and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. I apologize, y'all. We had to sit down and get it together real quick. Okay. How we doing today, folks? Y'all already know we smoking. Y'all already know we smoking. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Smoking with the King. Thank you for joining me, Smoking with the King, each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern Time. How are you all? YouTube, y'all ain't get y'all grand entrance because some bullshit gesture. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. How's everybody today? It is Friday. I'm glad it's Friday. I know y'all glad it's Friday. Listen, I got a topic for y'all today. It's not even one of those topics where it's gonna be extra dramatic. It's more so reality based and spiritual based, right? Yeah, I know I do. Before I just jump off into it, before I just be like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell them the topic. Before I tell y'all know I gotta read the scriptures. I gotta read the scriptures. I ain't gonna be right if I don't read the scriptures. So let me put the blunt out and read the scriptures real quick. I hope y'all was smoking. Y'all know we just smoking with the King. We don't be playing no games. We gotta be smoked. This smoke sessions. What we talking about? Hold on. Let's get to it. So the first scripture come from the King James Version. It kind of defines purpose, right? And it is Romans 8:28. And it says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose, right? So the NIV version says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Again, this is about purpose. You know, most things happen in life. You know what I'm saying? We go through stuff. But most things that happen are all in divine order. They're going to take place anyway. So you just have to learn to look at things a little bit better, right? So let's get to the second scripture. Also, first one from the King James Version, 1 Corinthians 11, chapter 11, verses 11 and 12. These are about order and identity. Okay, so these go as follow. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man. In the Lord, right? For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, but all things of God. That's the King James Version, right? So the NIV says, nevertheless, in the Lord, woman is not independent of man, nor is man independent of woman. For as woman came from man, so also man is born of woman. But all things come from God. Okay? So with that being said, the topic of today's show is living your purpose. You might be a star. And I picked that topic because it's a lot of masculine women out here, right? We got a lot of masculine women going on nowadays, right? But at the same time, it's a bunch of feminine men. So I'm trying to figure out. What up, though? What up, though? God bless, great day. Thank you for joining. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. And that's why I chose that as the topic. Living your purpose, you might be a star. Because a lot of people, like I said, it's a lot of people playing reverse roles right now. They don't even realize how much that's taking them off the path that they're supposed to be on. Because as a man, you never supposed to live in feminine energy ever. Meaning you're never supposed to be emotional. You're never supposed to be in your feelings. You're never supposed to get upset because somebody tells you their truth about you, or because somebody gives you constructive criticism, or because somebody's telling you that you can be doing better in life. You shouldn't get upset at people for that, right? And as a man, if you're living in your masculinity, you're not gonna get mad at wise counsel. It's just facts. It's words out the Bible. You shouldn't be mad at wise counsel. As a man, you're supposed to expect, hope, and look for wise counsel at all times. And as a woman, y'all can't be being so masculine, ladies. Living in this masculinity, this era got y'all feeling like y'all gotta be the man and y'all gotta be the woman. And that's not how it's supposed to go. And if we all was to come back and really start living in our purpose, then things would actually start going the way that they're supposed to go for everybody. Like when men walk in their masculinity and are actually respectful, humble men of integrity, y'all know, if y'all don't know what those words mean, go look them up. I ain't even being funny. I'm being honest. When a man is a real man, walking with respect, honesty, integrity, and he humble, most of the time, most people around him love him because of the type of man that he is. When a woman is walking in her femininity and she's humble and she knows how to be submissive to the right person, and she knows how to nurture all the people around her, she knows how to show the love, care, and affection to all the people around her the right way without being disrespectful to her man, but also showing the people at the same time that, yes, we really care over here. You know what I'm saying? When a woman is living in her femininity like that, people love her. Like, they really love her. Like, it's almost hard to find people who won't fight for her, get on for her, break niggas' backs for her. You understand? But this is because she's living in her feminine energy. And when a man is living in his masculine energy, it's the same thing. It goes the same way. People love men who are respectful and they get respect. People love men who work hard. They grind hard for the things that they want. You know what I'm saying? They're not out here living in their feelings. It's everybody's fault that something is wrong with them, that they can't get off their ass and make something happen, that they can't sit down and write out a plan, that they can't sit down and think of something to do for themselves as a man. You want to blame everybody else. Funniest shit to me is in the midst of all this energy that you taking to blame everybody else, you could have been and wrote out 3, 4, 5 plans and started at least one. But y'all niggas is so sensitive. Y'all be in y'all feelings. Y'all be emotional like bitches. Did I say that? I said it. Because it's the truth. Y'all niggas be running around here in y'all motherfucking feelings like bitches. Y'all niggas get mad when y'all be around females and niggas show attention. Y'all niggas get mad when a bitch get a motherfucking message from a nigga on the phone. Y'all niggas get mad when y'all out at the restaurant with these females and the nigga look from across the room. Y'all niggas is bitches. Y'all niggas is bitches. Y'all niggas just be in y'all feelings about everything. Everything make y'all niggas emotional. And as a man, you ain't supposed to never fucking be emotional. How in the fuck can you let anything in this world make you as a man be emotional? I can't do it. I'm not finna be living in my feelings because can't nobody live rent-free in my head. And if a motherfucker make you emotional, that mean they living rent-free in your head, back and forth, playing games with your shit. They laughing at you. Ha 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 ha. And don't give no fuck about you for real. They like, man, fuck this nigga. I don't care. Let that motherfucker be mad. What the fuck that's gonna do for me? I'm over here getting money. We over here balling. That nigga mad, not me. You understand? So when you give your energy to a nigga, when you let a nigga make you emotional, and this go for men and women. As a man, when you let a man or a woman make you emotional, nigga, you been a bitch. It's just that simple. I can't tell you no other way. Like the way we was raised, as a man, I was raised, put your feelings in your shoes and walk on them. Period. Like as a man, you have to make logical, rational decisions at all times. Like how is a woman and kids gonna follow you if you don't even know how to lead y'all to the grocery store and it's on the corner? Well, you let me know. I'm just trying to figure it out. How? How will that happen? Like, y'all gotta start being more in y'all masculine energy. Y'all gotta really start standing in y'all purpose. You gotta really live in your purpose. Promise you, you might be a star. All you gotta do is start being humble when you're supposed to be taking in knowledge. Start taking it in. You gotta be a man of integrity. You gotta know how to open the door for a lady. You gotta know, let the lady go first in line. Shit like that. You gotta know how to be a gentleman too at times. You know what I'm saying? And you also gotta know how to be the type of man that I can secure the whole area. Like, ain't shit happening around here because I said so. You gotta know how to do that as well. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is y'all gotta start really living in y'all real purpose. Stop doing things out of emotion. Like, when you start doing things out of emotion, you going toward more feminine energy. That's not a manly thing to be emotional. Men ain't supposed to be emotional. It's not something we do. It's just not. Like, men being emotional is like, it's like a woman who want to go to the gym every day so she can work up to lifting 400 pounds just because she want to bench 400. Bitches, niggas out here that don't want to bench 400. I ain't even being funny, I'm just being honest. Like, what type of manly shit you on? You understand? Like, so y'all gotta really start understanding when it comes to living in y'all purpose, you gotta really live in your purpose. Like, I ain't saying, like, listen, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with a woman going to the gym, because there's nothing wrong with a woman going to the gym. I love a woman who keep in shape, keep her body nice and structured. Just like a man's supposed to keep in shape, keep your body nice and fit. You know what I'm saying? But don't no man want no woman that's trying to be chiseled like a nigga so she can look in the mirror and be like, here, you like my muscles? Like, no, I ain't nothing that we looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that type of masculinity around me coming from my feminine lady. Like, why would I want to marry somebody with that much masculine energy? How would that even work? You understand? Like, I'm just giving y'all these tidbits because a lot of y'all are not living in y'all purpose. A lot of y'all out here calling the men sassy. These niggas out here sassy. They sassy as fucking blah, 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 blah. And this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But y'all raising them to be emotional. Y'all raising them to live in their feelings. Y'all raising them to act like all they supposed to talk about is how they feel. I feel like this. I feel like that. So y'all calling them sassy and y'all think they are like this. You know what I'm saying? Just like the other chick got on the internet talking about if you a straight man, you a red flag. Like, this is what I'm talking about in our community. Like, how can you even say that? You understand? Like, masculinity all in itself say men is straight. Like, we don't do all that other extra, all that. No, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get on this internet and start passing this narrative around, then it'll get okay for niggas to start being in their feelings. No, but I feel like this, and I feel like, and that's where all this sassy shit come from. That's where all these men liking other men come from, because women like that say straight men are red flag. Masculine men who live in their purpose, humble, have integrity, follow the laws of the Lord, follow the laws of the land. They don't go outside of the, you know what I'm saying? They say these type of men, it's a problem with them. So y'all need to really look at what's going on around y'all. Y'all got to start really walking in y'all purpose, living in y'all purpose, because all that sassy shit and all this masculine man-woman shit that's going on is because y'all living outside of the energy you supposed to be living in. When a man living in feminine energy, of course he might lean toward being more of a beta male or even gay. Not to say, but that's just the truth. And when a woman leaning more towards having masculine energy, always got all this alpha shit going on, she more so independent, bossy chick, and she probably gonna be with a beta male, because ain't no alpha male gonna have that. That's what I'm really trying to get y'all to see. Like, a lot of y'all, and see that, and this proves it. A lot of y'all will take the shit that I say and getting y'all feelings about it, like, man, fuck this nigga, he don't know what he's talking about. But that's exactly it right there. Sound knowledge ain't never hurt nobody. Like, a lot of y'all don't even get the knowledge that people be giving y'all because y'all be too busy being in y'all feelings to take in the actual knowledge that's being given. Gotta get out your feelings. As a man, you gotta fucking be humble. Sometimes listen, sometimes as a man, you gotta sit there and listen to the old man tell you, you know you fucked up, right, youngster? You know you done fucked up. You know how many times I heard that as a young man? For real. Like when I was in my 20s, you know how many old heads I used to sit up and kick it with and say, yeah, you fucked up right there, youngster. You should have probably did it more like this. Yo, you should probably talk more like this and quit being so you know what I'm saying? Quit being so emotional, youngster. Get out your feelings, young man. That ain't where you supposed to be as a man. But see, I was young, just like a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all young too. Shit, some of you old heads still be in y'all feelings too, and that's wild as fuck to me. That should be having me trying to figure out what the fuck going on with y'all. I ain't never seen so many fucking emotional men. Like, I grew up, men played basketball, they played football, they played baseball, they talk shit to each other. It wasn't all this, oh, I'm in my feelings, because we all talk shit to each other. A motherfucker called me fat, and it was a funny fat joke. We all laughed at that motherfucker. If I called a motherfucker a bug-eyed, ugly motherfucker, and he was a bug-eyed, ugly motherfucker, we all laughed at that bug-eyed, ugly motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers is sensitive. Y'all don't got it like we used to have it. Like, y'all don't even go outside and do the things that we used to do. And I be trying to figure out, like, what's wrong with y'all. And then the more I think about it, it be like, they in their feelings. A lot of them so in their feelings that they don't even know that you done probably scared yourself from outside because you so much in your feelings. And y'all not living to y'all purpose. Women supposed to be outside in the garden all the time growing shit. Because women are known for being outside. They plant and nurture shit. That's what they do. That feminine energy, that shit make the world run a certain kind of way. But y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all mean y'all just want to lay up and talk shit and not even, where's the humbleness in the men at? Like, where is the teaching and the leading of the men? Where's all this no, I hate the way you don't. Y'all niggas be acting like some of the funniest shit, man. I promise I be hearing some of the funniest shit about how y'all niggas be talking to these women about some of the stupidest shit. Like, you got a woman who, when you met her, you knew she was on Instagram. You knew she had thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. This is what you knew when you met her. But you started talking to her, all of a sudden you on a date with her, and she get a message or something, and now you want to wig out because she got a message. Nigga, she had thousands of followers before she even chose to go on a date with you. Like, get out your feelings, young blood. You sitting right there. You on the date with her already. A lot of y'all be looking over the fact that you winning. You'll fucking lose because you looking over the fact that you winning already because you'll be in your feelings about some shit that don't even fucking matter. Not at all. Nigga, y'all be tripping me out. Some of y'all young dudes be going on dates with good girls. And y'all taint them. Y'all fuck them up. Because of shit like that. Y'all be in y'all feelings about shit that don't matter. When a motherfucker that already chose you, don't worry about the extra shit. The extra shit will all get cut down as soon as you show this person you exactly the person who you say you is. But y'all niggas go to getting into y'all feelings, and that's a red flag automatically. And that's why I'm trying to understand, where did this straight man is a red flag shit come from? How the fuck can a man living in his purpose be a red flag? When? Like, y'all just let people jump on this motherfucking internet and say whatever the fuck they want to say, and y'all just be like, yep, you right. Shut the fuck up with all that dumb ass shit. Stop spewing dumb shit out your mouth. Listen, y'all ain't listening to me. That woman just told us, basically, that when I have a son, he gonna be bisexual or gay. Fuck just bisexual, he might just be gay. Cause the nigga might not even like girls no more after that, right? Let's just be honest. I'm just being honest here. I'm telling the motherfucking truth. Y'all be letting motherfuckers jump on this shit and say the wildest shit. Y'all be like, that's fucked up that y'all let a motherfucker say that shit about the same men that y'all claim we want a good man, but y'all let motherfuckers tear him the fuck down every time they get a motherfucking opportunity. Every time motherfuckers feel like they want to say men ain't shit, for whatever reason, all of a sudden men ain't shit again. It's like, well, what the fuck? It's like nigga can work hard, nigga can go to work, can come home, can pay the bills, can put the food on the table. Nigga can do his whole motherfucking job, and that still won't be enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all gotta learn to work together and live in your purpose. Women, y'all gotta learn to use that feminine energy for what it's for. Y'all are nurturers. Y'all are supposed to nurture and grow and invest y'all time in making sure shit look good, shit is right at all times. Y'all man ain't never supposed to go out the house looking like he hungry. He ain't never supposed to go out the house looking like he looking for another bitch. Ever. You know why? Because at home, his girl done already got it. He good. That feminine energy that she brings to the table, that feminine, beautiful, inspirational, submissive, supportive shit that she bring, is nothing that can match it. He don't even care about the pretty chicks. He don't care about the BBL chicks. He don't care about none of that shit. Because his girl bring the whole. If a nigga want to say, yeah, she the table, he feel like he can say that. Because she bring that type of energy to him. And that's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. Once you start living in your purpose, you might be a motherfucking star. For real. You might actually run into the motherfucker who you supposed to run into and motherfucking start living the actual real purpose you supposed to live. But as long as y'all motherfuckers out here living these fake ass lives, acting like niggas is supposed to be, it's alright for niggas to be all sassy and feminine and shit like that, as long as y'all acting like that's cool, as long as y'all acting like it's alright for women to be all masculine and tough like they want to be motherfucking dudes and shit, y'all gonna realize this shit is not gonna never go right for y'all. This shit not never gonna go right. Because as long as you're not living in your purpose, you're not never gonna get there. Yes, men were born with a purpose, women were born with a purpose. Men living in their masculine energy is part of their purpose. Women living in their feminine energy is part of their purpose. Once you step out of those boundaries, you're not living in your purpose no more. Period. Women got feelings. They supposed to be emotional. As a man, you supposed to be able to deal with her emotions. You supposed to be able to talk to her even as she's emotional. Because you a man. You was built to deal with that shit. Shut the fuck up whining when she complaining and whining. Sit down, listen to that shit. And then when she cool the fuck off, give her a motherfucking real solution. Listen, baby, all you gotta do is this. If you start doing this, you wouldn't even have that problem no more. You wouldn't even feel like this. But y'all niggas getting y'all feelings and start acting like the bitch and want to argue back with her and shit. Fuck is wrong with you? Ain't finna argue with no woman. She supposed to be in her feelings. If she ain't in her feelings, I ain't doing my motherfucking job as a man. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all motherfuckers be tripping, bro. Y'all be having this shit all fucked up. Y'all be thinking that y'all purpose is just be. Y'all really got a purpose out here in life. And I tell y'all this all the time. A lot of y'all doing okay. And I tell y'all this too. A lot of y'all doing okay, but y'all could be doing so much better if you was living in your real spiritual energy. The real divine purpose that you supposed to be living in. If you walking in as a woman, as you walking in your feminine energy, like real feminine energy, I ain't talking about feminism. I'm talking about real feminine energy, like what woman feminine energy is in the Bible. When you walking in that type of feminine energy, things happen for you the way they supposed to happen to you. And when you men walking in real masculine energy, like the men in the Bible walked and stood for, like men did, y'all purpose will be revealed to you and it'll be simple. But a lot of y'all running from that. A lot of y'all like, no, because I feel like I ain't finna do right. I just don't want to do right. Y'all just don't want to do right. Y'all like, no, fuck it. I just want to do what I want to do. I feel like as long as I can just do what I want to do, I'm all right. That shit not okay. It's not okay. Because y'all got kids that watch y'all. Y'all got friends that watch y'all. Shit, y'all got fucking family members that watch y'all. That fucking admire y'all, adore y'all. They fucking look up to y'all. Y'all inspire and motivate them. And when y'all are not walking in your actual purpose, when you not living in the energy you supposed to be living in, they picking up on the bullshit that you're doing. I'm just letting you know. They starting to think that it's cool because you do it. Yeah, so the people that look up to you, the people that you inspire and motivate, when you doing some bullshit, when you stepping out of your supposed to be purposeful energy, when you stepping outside of that, they see that shit too and they pick up on that shit. They starting to carry those same bullshit ass traits. Because y'all just give them off like it's okay. Because I feel like this. In the Bible it says, lean not towards your own understanding. Period. Your feelings gonna always have you fucked up. I don't care what you think and who you thought you was. Ain't none of y'all stronger than what the word been here before we was here. It was here. It was already said and done. And a lot of y'all won't walk in y'all God-given purpose. A lot of y'all don't want to stand up and be men. A lot of y'all don't want to stand up and be women. Y'all don't want to go off and get married like we supposed to. We was raised to be a culture where we got married and was fruitful and multiplied. Y'all out here living like, fuck that nigga, I ain't having no kids. Fuck them niggas, I'm finna go get me a woman. The women out here screaming, fuck niggas, they want to get women. The niggas out here that got girlfriends, they out here sleeping with their homeboys on the low. This is the shit that the women telling me, so I'm just listening to all this shit. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, none of y'all grow up believing in nothing. All y'all grew up believing is I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, huh? You grew up believing that shit and look at how shit look. Look at how shit look. I didn't grow up believing that shit. I grew up believing that it was order. God, man, woman, children. It's a fucking order for a reason. People living, you can't live in your purpose if you don't know it's God, man, woman, children. How you gonna live in your purpose? It's impossible. That's why all y'all out here walking around like y'all lost in the land of the lost. That's how y'all look. That's how y'all be acting. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Is you praying every day? Are you talking to the Lord? Are you being a humble man? Are you being a man of integrity? Are you being a man of the cloth, as they call it? What type of man are you? Of course you can't find your purpose because you living in this worldly, sandy shit and you thinking all this shit okay. You doing all this worldly shit, you ain't asking for no forgiveness. You ain't doing nothing that's right. You know what I'm saying? And then you wondering why shit going like this. Fuck, I'm losing all my money. Why? You ain't living in your purpose as a man. You ain't humble enough to know there's certain things that you're supposed to learn from people. You can't just tell people when they right and when they wrong when you might not know. Especially if you trying to tell them about their life. You can't tell nobody else about their life. These are facts. But you can let people know when they stepping outside of their energy. Just like any man know when a woman acting a little bit masculine, any woman know when a man acting a little bit feminine. Y'all can let people know when these things are happening. You know what I'm saying? Just take note of it and be like, yo, you ain't really acting yourself right now. Being honest with you. You gotta let people know that you understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The world, listen, y'all. The world works a certain kind of way. And you can't just think that it don't. It always has. God made it that way for a reason. He didn't want us out here living like, oh man, well, what I'm gonna do with myself? Dang, well, I could go and get this job over here. And I hope then, like, nah, we got a purpose. Pray on yourself. Pray on your family. Pray on your friends. God reveals all to us when we seek him first. Seek ye the kingdom first. Seek you God first. Listen, a lot of y'all y'all want a good man, but y'all ain't asking God y'all ain't taking the men that God send y'all. Y'all want a good woman, but y'all not taking a woman that God send y'all. Y'all think y'all could be picky and choosy. I heard a saying, a man was in a boat crash, and he was floating on a piece of a boat, and he prayed and asked God to help him get out the water. So God sent a little ferry first. He didn't get on that. Then he sent a nice little regular boat. He didn't get on that. He told the men on the boats, God is going to send me something to get me out the water. Another boat came past, and he didn't get on that boat either. He died and went to heaven and asked God, God, why you didn't come and get me out the water? And God said, I sent you 3 boats, but you chose not to get on neither one of them. So listen, you can stand in your own way as long as you want. That's all I'm telling you. Like, you literally can stand in your own way until you die. This is proven in the parable. All I'm saying is y'all need to start walking in the energy that y'all are given. Like, listen, I tell y'all all the time, in almost every pod, women, we love feminine energy. Men love a woman with feminine energy. That shit is unbeatable. Like, for real, that's why I named this, if you live in your purpose, you might be a star. Because when women living in their feminine energy, it's like, that shit is like unbeatable. Like, you can't find no woman like that. And when a man is living in his masculine energy, humble and real man, understanding with knowledge, wisdom, and really the man got integrity, he really living like he's supposed to be living. Listen, these people are top-notch people. That's all I can say. And you know what? Let me say this too. All of them not rich and all of them ain't poor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them just regular people that you might walk by on the streets that's just out for a walk type shit. Like, but you will never know, because a lot of y'all be so living outside of y'all purpose and outside of y'all real energy that when y'all come to a place where y'all meet a person that y'all actually have a connection with, y'all be so busy stuck on the worldly outside shit, what they look like, what they got on and shit, y'all don't even see the connection. Y'all go right past the connection. That's how a lot of y'all miss the boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Because y'all not really living in y'all purpose. Y'all just saying things like, well, you know, I can choose to live like this because, you know, and if I choose to live like this, it's okay. And it is. It's absolutely fine if you choose to live however you choose to live. But also, you can't force nobody to accept how you live. And you can't force nobody to want to be around you with how you live. People gonna be who they are. I tell y'all this all the time. You can't force nobody to be who you want them to be. It's nothing you can do about a person being who they want to be. A person is gonna be who they want to be. Y'all like the glasses on or y'all like them off? Let me know. But a person gonna be who they want to be. I already took them off because I'm hot. And I don't really want to be hot. I don't like to be hot. I just had a lot going on though. I did a lot of exercising today and been taking care of a lot of business, so I'm a little warm. But I ain't, you know, I'm alright. But yeah, like, how do y'all be feeling when y'all meet a person who you know you connect with? Like, you know you got like a real like connection, right? But your brain telling you like, no, you can't fuck with them because they not driving this, or because he don't got on this type of outfit, or because she don't look like a whore. Like, how do y'all feel when y'all brain tell y'all to do the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing? Because y'all done let the world wire y'all into believe what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. But it's been said, it's in the Bible. All you got to do, that's why I keep telling y'all, get in touch with y'all spiritual man. All these things are in the Bible. The world is going to go backwards. So everybody going to start looking at the things that are right as wrong and the things that are wrong as right, except for the people who can see what's really going on. If you want a good person, you got to be a good person. You can't expect for somebody to treat you like a queen and you treat him like a peasant. You can't expect for a woman to treat you like a king and you treat her like the average everyday whore. Like, y'all got to get real with yourself, man. Y'all got to really start living in y'all purpose. Y'all got to stop stepping outside of y'allself. Y'all step outside of yourself to do some of the weirdest things for the weirdest reasons. Y'all don't even have reasons to step outside yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just doing it because y'all following trends. Y'all following fads and shit like that. And looking, man, listen, everybody that got money ain't right. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody that got money ain't right. That's all I can say. I ain't saying nothing else because we ain't going to call no names or point at nobody and nothing like that. We just going to say that you can't trust everybody because you see somebody got a couple dollars. That's just not how life go. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. And y'all will start looking up to these people like these people is the people y'all supposed to look up to when they living as far outside of their purpose as possible. Like how Sexy Red just made all this motherfucking ratchet ass shit just beautiful. Or how they had this shit called drill music where it's supposed to be okay for the niggas to be killing other niggas. Like, what is this shit about? Like, ain't none of that shit living inside the purpose. Ain't none of that shit nurturing the land. Ain't none of that shit being fruitful and multiplying. Ain't none of that shit being like, yo, I'm gonna be a stand-up person for real. None of those things that I just talked about can make our community better. None of them. All those things make our community look like we the worst culture out of all. And if we keep standing up like it's okay for people to do these things and act like this and be all outside of their energy, then it's going to continue to get worse. Like, it's going to continue to just go down, 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 down. Like, and y'all like, well, you know, there's people out here making more money nowadays. Yes, and that's why I said it. Everybody with money is not somebody to look up to. You got to look at what they stand for. Look at the things that they talk about. Look at the things that they don't mind their kids being around. Look at the things they don't mind teaching their kids. You understand when you walking in your purpose, there's certain things you know you don't do around kids. You're not finna just, it's not, excuse me. Yeah, when you walking in your purpose, it's certain things you just don't do, especially around kids. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all just took it to a level where y'all got 14, 12, 13, 14-year-olds out at dice games, playing with women, singing and shaking their booty like it's okay. Like, I don't agree with none of that shit. I'm not judging nobody, but that's not personally something that I would do myself. Like, because I look at how that looks to other children, not only other people. See, y'all gotta remember this. Kids are like sponges. They pick up on everything and they keep that shit. They hold on to it. So I look at how that shit look to other children. Like, what you think is okay in the back of your mind when you know it's not okay and you like, nah, fuck it, it's okay. No, that shit not okay. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Because again, other people see the things that's going on. And it make you look a certain kind of way when you acting like you just so I'm the shit, but you living like you a rat. Like, I ain't being funny, you living like you trash. You act like trash. You treat yourself like trash. You treat yourself like you ain't got no elegance and no class. Like you ain't never been taught how to act in different places. Like you ain't like, all I know how to wear is jogging suits and boots. All I know how to wear is tight booty shorts and cut off skirts. Like, where y'all get all this shit from? Like, I had no understanding of when y'all got like this, because we used to be like, yeah, we'd go out and have fun and do our thing, and yeah, nigga on the block, he probably looked like a little thug or something, yeah, but when it came to actually going to a sit-down restaurant, niggas knew how to dress. Like, we knew how to throw some clothes on. Y'all niggas just act like it's okay to walk around with your ass hanging out with the tightest of the tightest pants on. Y'all niggas got guns hanging all off y'all sides. Like, that shit just the coolest shit in the world. Like, it ain't kids around that's curious, snatch people shit, just do all type of weird shit because they kids. Y'all be acting like y'all don't understand this shit. Like, y'all get outside y'all energy. Like, when y'all get to a certain level, when y'all start making, and I'm saying this to the people who got a little money. Y'all get a little money and y'all get beside yourself. Y'all get to thinking like, fuck everybody else around me and shit. Like, everybody around me and shit don't matter. Like, nah, it still matters. Like, the things you do, they still matter. Like, even if you keep yourself closed off all day and don't bother nobody until y'all go to the store, or until y'all might want to go to a movie, or until y'all might want to go out to eat, or whatever the case might be, it matters. When y'all go to those places, it's other people at those places, and they see y'all. They see how you acting. They see how you carrying yourself. They see how you representing your family. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all be living so far outside y'all purpose. I know y'all seen that lady out of the country went and bought the drinks from that man, and because it was a misunderstanding, she went and threw all that man's things out of his boat. Like, come on, what is happening? Like, we acting like, come on, man. Dudes out here sleeping with women that got 14 kids and 12 baby daddies. Like, what is wrong with you? You want to be another baby daddy? I ain't being funny, I'm being honest. Like, even though she may be looking for a wife, bro, that's 14 kids. Like, let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all equipped to just deal with the woman herself? A lot of y'all don't even know how to deal with just the woman herself and her attitude. So how you gonna deal with the woman, her attitude, and 14 kids? Yeah, I said a high number. Let's bring it down some. Her and her 3 kids. Right, because you still, again, don't know how to deal with just her attitude. So how you gonna deal with her attitude and her 3 kids' attitude? And you can't properly discipline them because they're not your kids. Right, because see, y'all done made all this shit okay. Y'all sit back and y'all look at the things that's going on in our culture, in our community. And y'all be like, nah, shut the fuck up. Y'all just want to tell somebody what to do. No, we want to tell you to take a look in the mirror and see what you teaching your kids to teach your grandkids. See what you teaching your kids to be like when they go out in the street, in the world. See what you teaching your friends around you about how you treat other people. Like, y'all don't pay attention to the shit that y'all be doing. Y'all do all these things and make all these things okay. And then when people come to tell y'all, like, listen, you might end up in jail if you keep doing that type of shit. You want to tell them, shut the fuck up, like they don't know what the fuck they talking about. These people have been through some of the same things that y'all have been through, believe it or not. Like, this is life. This is the world. You ain't the first one that experienced some shit. So sometimes people be trying to tell you, listen, I done been there. Without telling you, yo, I done been there. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Sometimes the story ain't worth telling. Sometimes the story just don't be worth telling. Once you did all that shit, dumb shit, and got fucked up because you did all that dumb shit, the story behind it don't be worth the story that's there. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they just rather give you the game. Like, listen, that ain't gonna play out well for you if you keep doing that. I know for sure. That's all I'm gonna say to you, because I ain't trying to argue with you. I ain't trying to tell you how to live your life and nothing like that. I don't want you to think I'm trying to be all up in your business and no shit like that. But I'm just telling you, I see how this shit is playing out, and this shit might not play out so well for you. And a lot of y'all, again, gonna tell that motherfucker, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Ladies, y'all, listen, I hate talking to y'all because y'all take so much shit so personal. Y'all took that lady, the Cosby lady, y'all took that shit that she said and y'all were furious because she asked y'all why y'all not treating yourselves like black queens. I'm confused at how y'all got upset with her for asking y'all why you not treating yourself like a black queen. Like, honestly. Like, for real. Like, can any of y'all tell me, please? I'll wait. I promise you. And if I could catch a comment telling me, there's somebody telling me, I'll read it too. Because I want to understand. How is it that y'all feel like it is okay for y'all to be upset with a woman, a grown woman, telling y'all that y'all not acting like grown women? especially grown black women. That's definitely not how we act. How would y'all be upset at that? Look at the culture and look how it looked today, and look at how it looked then. Look at how listen. And I'm only telling y'all this because y'all will think we talking about niggas ain't had no money back then and niggas was poor and all that shit. Stop fooling yourself. Go back then and look at the rich black people that were back then. They had class. They had culture to themselves. They made peanut butter and shit like that. Y'all better start looking at how black people really was. Like y'all done came so far from acting like, y'all act like black people can't get money without fucking doing all this dumb shit y'all doing. Listen, go look at your heritage. Go look down the long lines of people that came before you. There was money. It was money. You ain't got to walk around here and act like you broke. You ain't got to walk around here and be mean mugging people. And listen, you ain't got to be all outside your energy. Y'all ain't got to be doing stuff that y'all ain't got to supposed to be doing. You ain't supposed to be harming your own. Never. Black men. You ain't supposed to be running around here gangster. I'm so hood, robbing your own people. Silly. What's wrong with you? It's not what you supposed to be doing as a black man. Ladies, y'all not supposed to be running around here. Screw these niggas. He ain't got no money. I ain't giving them none. But y'all all off paying every other race. Y'all paying their bills. Like, y'all got to make it make sense. I ain't being funny. I'm being honest. Like, these things have to make sense to me. Why would y'all talk down on black men and talk down on helping the black man that come from the same culture that you come from, helping him come up, helping pay his bills until he can get on his feet? But for the other culture, man, it's proven. All you got to do is go look it up. Y'all will pay the bills for these men, buy these men nice cars, let them drive around acting like they are, acting like he run the household, acting like he the man of the house, and he pay all the bills and he ain't doing shit. The man ain't doing shit. Just telling you so beautiful. I'm glad you chose me. And y'all talk so much shit about black men. Like, I be so lost at y'all. This is why I say y'all need to stay in y'all energy. When y'all live in your purpose, you might be a star. You might be a star. Y'all so far from y'all real purpose. Like, y'all don't love people like y'all supposed to love people. Black men, y'all don't protect other black men or other black women. This is like y'all so far outside of y'all motherfucking purpose that how can you become who you think you supposed to become? How will you ever get there? You not helping nobody. You ain't doing nothing but talking down on people and trying to take from others. That ain't never been something that was going to help our culture. Ever. Every time that's ever happened in our culture, it set us back. It set us back every time. You know why? Because our culture always thrive when we helping one another. It's a proven fact. Again, all you got to do is go back and look at the numbers. Every time we've ever came together as a real culture, as a real community, and help one another, we thrive. Wherever there's a culture or a community of black people doing that with each other, where they're actually helping each other and not hindering, where they're living in their purpose, they thriving. But the ones that's not, hence why everybody think it's okay for little women to walk around in booty shorts and nothing on but pasties on they, you know what I'm saying? And for men to walk around talking about it's okay for them to have their pants down up under they and carrying them thingies, and we don't care about nothing, and I do what I want to do, and I can sleep with man and woman. When y'all saying this shit is okay, where are the leaders? Who are the leaders? I'm trying to figure it out, because the women think they can do the same shit the men can do. I promise you. Look at Glorilla. She like, nigga, I'm gonna make a nigga my slave. Fuck her. Y'all got me fucked up. He gonna be my... Like, I ain't being funny. I'm being honest, y'all. Y'all gotta look at what's going on. Everybody is living outside of their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all making it okay for everybody to just... Y'all talk about it, too. It'd be funny. The women call all these men sassy. All these men sassy. All these men sassy. Y'all raising them. Y'all start off when they babies talking about, oh, he's so cute, you know, everything, and I love him. Your feelings gonna always matter. And ain't no man around to tell him your feelings don't matter, dog. Listen, dog, your feelings I don't give a fuck what she told you, bro. Your feelings don't fucking matter around here. Listen, When her feelings ain't seen to, and listen, I'm trying to tell you, it's not how it works. Like y'all raising these men to be this way, and then y'all expect everybody else to be like, oh no, that's a stand-up gentleman right there. He's a great kid. That nigga ain't never did nothing wrong. No. Y'all raising men to be in their feelings and acting like it's okay for them to just be in their feelings. Y'all raising women to act like it's okay for them to feel like they boss chicks and they can stand over the man. Like fuck him. He gonna be my like it's not listen, listen, y'all, please pay attention. Even back then when the men and the women were together, if the woman had the money, the man was still the head of the household. But y'all don't pay attention to these things. You know what y'all look at? Y'all look at the one little occurrence where the woman was making the money and the man wasn't the head of the household. Like it wasn't millions of other women from the black community that was making money and her man was still the head of the household. Like y'all listen, y'all gonna lose to your own self. Black men, y'all gonna lose to your own self giving in to bullshit. Y'all out here, listen, pandering to these women and paying all their bills and this, that, and the other. And then when she cheat on you, you be like, dang, man, why she cheated on me? Because you wasn't the man of the house. Like, why would she not cheat on you? She the man of the house. She knew she could do whatever the fuck she wanted to do and it was okay. Because y'all are making these things okay. And these things are not okay. Like, they're not. They lead us to a very bad place as a culture. They lead us to a place that's really hard to come back from. Like, it's really hard to come back from. Like, it's because it is still some real women out here who out here teaching, like, nah, you got to be a lady. You got to be classy. Like, yeah, and listen, don't get it wrong. As a man, I will always be a provider and a protector. So I've always believed in a man. If you got the money, my nigga, pay the bills and keep the fridge full, keep everybody in what they supposed to be wearing and all that. But at the same time, I'm also a big believer in the woman. Listen, she gonna take care of the household. She gonna always nurture the household. She gonna always nurture the kids. She gonna always be there for her man. Her man ain't gonna never be hungry or horny. Never. It's never a time ever. Like, but see, y'all living so far outside of what's going on. Y'all, and listen, it's funny, the world didn't evolve to a place where women fought for their rights. They fought to get paid as much as men. And now y'all are in these positions and y'all don't even want to be like, no, I fuck with my nigga just because I fuck with him. Y'all done got y'all so far from that. Like, y'all don't even mess with men just to mess with him no more. He gotta be able to take care of you, your whole family, everything. Not like, no, you want to get with him so y'all can build everything together. You know what I'm saying? No. Y'all only want to get with a man that can take care of you and your whole everything. Y'all not even thinking like how a woman's supposed to think. As a woman, you supposed to want to be with a man to nurture him and grow with him and help him flourish into the best person that he can become. As part of your job as a lady. Just like a man's job is to protect and provide. This is what y'all want him to do. Y'all, this is his job as a man. He has to protect and provide. He can't go outside of those boundaries. There's no, I'm finna step foot outside of protecting and providing. Somebody knock on the door at 2:30 in the morning. He can't say, nah, tonight, babe, I'm gonna just send you to the door. I'm gonna stand up at the top of the stairs with the pistol. He can't do that. You understand? So y'all have to stop being so, I don't know if y'all angry or if y'all just being emotional, like, no, fuck it, I done did that before, or I don't know what it is, but y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all are the women in the household. Y'all are the women in the household. Without y'all being a woman in the household, it can't be a man. If the woman in the household is acting like she can be a man or a woman on the days that she choose, then the man himself like, nah, this is confusing to me. I can't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't some days follow my lead and then other days it's like, nah, fuck what you said. That don't work. You pick them. If you pick them, love them. Love him the way you supposed to and let him make decisions. I ain't saying he gonna make all the right decisions either. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you picked him. You had some type of faith in him. You see some type of potential in him. Rock with him. Don't just give up on, listen, Sometimes it takes 10, 15, 20 years for people to find who they really are. And then boom. And you'll be mad if you done rocked it out with a nigga 5, 6 years and 7, 8 years, and then you leave him. And then 2 years after that, not a nigga done blew up. You'll be mad. Stay in your feminine energy. Love your man. He can't always be Superman with the money. As long as he's Superman with fixing shit around the house, Superman with making sure niggas ain't cheating you out your money, Superman with making sure ain't nobody disrespecting y'all, Superman that helping raise the kids the right way and leading them on the right path, stop acting like his money is the only thing that matters. Please. Because you leaving yourself single. That's all y'all doing. Y'all leaving yourself single, and none of y'all want to be single. Shit, he don't want to be single either. You know what? Most of the time a man had kids with a woman, it's honest to God truth. He talked to all his boys. Even if he wasn't ready to be a father, even if he don't want to be a father, even if he like, fuck. It's very few men that run away from just being a father. Very few. Now, y'all got those situations where there are those scumbag piece of shit niggas that flat out like, fuck it, I don't want to be a daddy and it is what it is and blah, 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 and just don't ever do shit. I ain't saying those type ain't out there. But what I'm telling you, ladies, is the majority of the time, the only time the baby daddy that you chose in the beginning didn't want to stay is because you stepped outside of Superwoman's role and tried to be Superman. And you wanted to play his role. Tell him what to do. You can't tell him what to do and how to think and who to be. That's not your job. Your job is to make sure that things around him is tidy and clean so he can think, have a clean mind. He got clean clothes. He got food on his belly so he can think. He can work. He can make something happen. Like not to, nigga, you ain't, That's, when did that ever become okay? Like I've always been a strong believer in, like, the more feminine a woman is, the more she deserves. Let me tell y'all something about a woman that's really feminine, who really living in her feminine energy. She don't even ask her man for nothing. She don't. Like, and don't let her have a job. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm telling y'all how they winning. Y'all looking at them and wondering how these women is winning. And I'm telling y'all, because when they really living in their feminine energy like that, they give their man money and all that. They don't put all the stress of everything on him. Like, if he already paying all the bills and this, that, and the other, trust, they going to buy clothes and all this, whatever he need, because they love their man the same way that they want him to love and protect and provide for them. They nurturing and supporting him the way a woman is supposed to. Feminine, beautiful, inspirational, submissive, and supportive. A man is supposed to be confident, intelligent, and assertive at all times. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't pick him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you see that confidence in him, you know he is something in him that he's supposed to be doing. How can you nurture it if you're not sitting back to actually really wanting to nurture it, to see what he, like, y'all, listen. They say if you give a woman a seed, she'll make a baby, right? You put her in a house, she'll make a home. Blah, 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 blah. Woman, when you get your man, what do you think you're supposed to do with him? It'd be funny to me, a lot of y'all think that a lot of y'all not already in better situations than he is already. Like, he already feel like the world laying on his shoulders. Why you think he's single? Y'all ain't think about that part? Why do you think he's single? Because he already think the world is on his shoulders. He probably already don't trust a lot of shit. And if he's working on doing the right things in life, then life probably already hard as fuck for him. Because he working on not doing shit wrong. Why y'all think he needs somebody to fucking make problems and add stress and be fucking, like, come on, man. Y'all, for real, I'm being honest. Y'all want a man to protect and provide at all times. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But when he fall off, he need to have a woman who he know can nurture and support and build and pick back up so he can continue to be confident, intelligent, and assertive and protect and provide. Like, if y'all not doing y'all part, they can't do their part. And I understand a lot of y'all running into a lot of these dudes that's not really doing their part the right way. Like, okay, cool. So he ain't got no money. But why he not helping out around the house? Like, a real man not gonna just sit around the house all day, not clean the house, not cook, not do. And these are true facts. Men, if this is what you're doing, you're gonna lose your girl. I ain't gonna talk about that long, but that's true. Like, why? And listen, she ain't supposed to want to stay around you. Because you're not even the type of man you don't even want to be a man. Because don't no man want to just sit around and do nothing all day. What man y'all know want to just sit around and be nothing and do nothing? I don't know a man like, not a man. Every man that I know, when they feel like they can't do shit, they feel like shit. Like, dog, leave me the fuck alone. If you ain't trying to help me figure some shit out, man, what the fuck is it to talk about? Shit. Like, what, nigga, I gotta figure some shit out. Like, I got a family, I can't just fucking be like this. So, like, again, I don't know what the fuck be going on in y'all relationships or what the fuck be going on in y'all head when y'all meet and start dating with people and shit like this. But y'all gotta listen, live in your purpose, and you might be a star. Y'all gotta start giving people grace, men and women. Y'all gotta listen, men. When women get to nagging you and talking shit to you and all that shit, sometimes she's emotional. And don't forget, when she about to come on her period, they get like that. So sometimes you got to deal with a little bit of bullshit. But as the man of the house, she know you don't got to listen to her. She know when you listening, like, you might just walk away and go to the room and cut the game on, or go off in the garage and smoke or something and just say, fuck what she talking about. She knows this already, but you still there. So she's not mad. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh, fuck it. He's still here. He fucking with me. Y'all niggas go to leaving like, fuck, bitch, I ain't got to deal with this shit, bitch. I'm going to see my bitch. You know how many, bitch? You dumbass nigga. How many motherfucking women gonna ride with you for 6 years? You up and down for 3 for sure. Slow down, my nigga. Y'all niggas gotta start, listen. Y'all gotta start paying attention to y'all girl. Y'all gotta start figuring out when the emotions is coming and what's going on with her. Like, y'all gotta know she ain't just gonna always be emotional. Especially when you got a good girl, bro. Don't be the type of dude to lose out on a good girl because you got into your feelings and wanted to argue with her like a female. Listen, sometimes females gotta get shit off their chest because they females. They emotional. They got feelings. You as a man, you not supposed to have the same type of feelings. So when she come to you talking all that shit, you supposed to be able to sit there and listen to that shit. Like, yeah, babe, I hear you, babe. Listen, I hear you. Okay, I understand. Dig, you go in there and I don't know, you cook dinner already? Are you go in there and start dinner? I'm gonna figure something out about what you're talking about. We gonna get through this. Just calm down. You gotta know how to be a man, bro, and talk her through the situation. You can't be the type of man that don't know how. You are the leader of the family. If you don't know how to give your wife guidance, then who's supposed to guide her? Most of the time they get emotional like that and they start having those spaz outs and shit like that is because they are having a misunderstanding of something somewhere. And you need to get her to a understanding. Fellas, live in your purpose. Ladies, live in your purpose. You might be a star. God bless. Thank you everybody for coming out, joining Smoking with the King this Friday. Each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern time, we do this shit. I'm here. We smoking, we talking, the knowledge, the game. Listen, I love my supporters. I want to shout out a few supporters. My bro Anthony, my bro Pat, my bro Rue. I want to shout out my bro Earl. I want to shout out, listen, I got a few supporters, and I like to shout out folks because people be helping me through life. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is important to have good people around you when you're going through life. So, God bless. Great day to everybody. I'm glad y'all came out. And I hope to see y'all next week. Again, we looking for all brand new supporters and everything. So, you know, my Cash App on my page. You looking me up. I got TikTok, YouTube. I got Instagram. You can find me. I'm all over. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you again. We out of here.